Hey guys, we're gonna talk about some stuff. Hey, guess what? Every time I talk to you, we're always talking about some stuff. Got myself some tea. I am not gonna lie. I woke up. I woke up earlier, had some stuff, ate some food, kind of was gonna do a video, but I had no room in my phone. So I kind of had to post some more stuff, delete some stuff, do stuff, you know. And then I was channeling earlier, and I'm not gonna lie, I was channeling a message. It took all the power out of me. I kind of still feel tired. I still kind of don't want to do it. And then when I thought about it, waiting for it, when I was, getting my tea ready, because, I get my tea ready for you guys. We're going to have to talk about a bunch of stuff. We're going to have to talk about some stuff. Harley, okay. So I decided for Thanksgiving, I have not watched a movie in a long time. Most people are like, what do you mean? I don't do nothing. No joke, I am lame. I'm fucking lame as fuck. All I do is clean my house and better my life. That's it. If it doesn't require me bettering my life, cleaning my house, fixing my finances, fixing out my life, I literally don't do it. I literally am so lame. I feel so lame. The reason why I am so lame anyway is because I have medical problems, right? And I'm super sensitive about shit. So I just don't go anywhere or bother anybody. And honestly, people are like, well, aren't you bothered by that? A small portion of it, because I'd like to go out and do stuff. But at the same time, too, I'm not. Because I'm just like, you are way too advanced. What am I supposed to do? Stay here and freeze? You know what I'm saying? Aliens, I think aliens exist. Listen, this motherfucker. Now I think there's a motherfucking alien in my house. Wow, Lise, you got a whole bunch of friends in your house. I guess so. Why am I so cool then? I was just like, you know those, they, them pronouns? I think I'm understanding it. I don't really know what they mean, but today when I was meditating, it made me think of that. And I was just like, so I wrote it down. I was like, that's interesting. They, them. But that's another thing too. Like, if I go by they, them pronouns, would it really. Is that because. Listen, everybody has their own thing, right? I'm not saying nothing. Is it just like an inside joke? Like, I'm not saying that it's like a joke. You feel me? I got all these things flying around. But, like, not everybody's gonna know what the fuck you mean, bro. Nobody's gonna know what the fuck you mean. You'll get people who'll know what you mean, but the likeliness of it is not very high. I was really thinking about that. I was like, Had to just take a second. I just didn't want to talk for a second. And then Spirit was like, he's like, hey, he's like, what's going on? He said, why are you so sad? I was like, I'm just sad. He said, you can talk. He said, tell him about it. He said, tell him why you're so sad. I was praying earlier today. I know, I'm so dumb. I just wanted to scream. I don't even know if I can talk about it. That's why I'm quiet. I'm like, I know the words that I'm saying, and I'm just like, you don't say them. Maybe I need some more rest. Okay. I know, right? Lise, why don't you just say it? Let's get into this stuff. Okay? And if I get to the page, right? Because I got some pages, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 and a quarter. If I get to it, we'll get to it. Okay? I know. I can't, listen, I can cry, right? Listen, that's not a huge deal, right? But sometimes it's really hard putting out a message when you're too far in the message, right? You're like, don't be sad, guys. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, okay? Okay. Don't be sad, okay? I know. Let's. I'm gonna make this stuff go away, okay? I'm sure gonna motherfucking do it. I can't. I can't. If we get into it, we get into it. I was crying earlier. I was crying like a fucking baby. Like, I was fucking crying. Like, I was fucking like... hurt yourself, honey. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. We can do better. We can have different type of fun. Look, I watched a movie. Hey, look, I watched a movie, okay? So I watched a movie. I haven't watched a movie in forever. I brought the TV up from the downstairs. It wasn't plugged in anyway. I had it hung up. But I was just like, oh, you know, I can bring up. Was cleaning the house and shit, and I found the DVD player. I was like, fuck, where did the DVD player go? I was like looking for everything. I was just like, oh my goodness. I was just like, I am all over the place. So I decided to hook up the TV and I watched some movies. And the first movie I watched, no joke, was Lilo and Stitch, right? It just happened, right? I watched a bunch of movies. I watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But no joke, as soon as I turned the movie on, a way different energy came in the house. No joke. I felt it quick. Like, you know, I haven't seen a movie, definitely a Disney movie too, in like a fucking minute. Yeah, we shifted. Because that energy was way too much, okay? Anyway. So I was watching Lilo and Stitch, you know, and I was like dancing around the room and shit, because I was like, you know, at the beginning they're like, whatever. No joke. She's like, you're crazy. Or she said something to Lilo, and she fucking bashed her ass in the face. I said, get that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, Lilo, she's a bad motherfucker. She was talking shit to the Mr. Bubbles. She was talking shit to everyone. She's just like, So I was just like, you know, you don't really watch any movies. I was just like, why not? I was just like, actually, if you're gonna celebrate. So I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I celebrated Thanksgiving. I literally just watched some movies. I had some snacks and had like a little station of snacks and everything. And yeah, I made some tea. I made some like a lemon and cucumber and mint tea. That was really good. I still have some. But I watched a bunch of different movies. I was just like, why not? And I watched Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm not gonna lie, watching that movie, I haven't seen that movie in so long, first of all. It was super funny because Robin Williams was in it, and I was just like, I haven't seen one of his movies in a while since he had passed away. And I was just like, I literally, no joke, paused it because I was talking to Terry. She was here with me. It was just me and Terry and the animals. And I was just like, is this what it is? I was like, is my husband just gonna be dressed up like me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a female. Like, you know, how you not know? First of all, Robin Williams did it best. So was that Robin Williams' like ritual too? Wearing the dress? How deep does this shit really go? You like, you know what I'm saying? I like wearing dresses too, but I'm a girl. I don't know. I just like the way they make me feel. I wear like nightgowns and shit all the time, and I'm just in the house by myself anyway. I'm gonna wear something hell nice, so I'm like, hey, I like this. I was gonna wear a different one, but it's my Aquarius dress. Be free. Oh goodness. But that shit was so weird. He had like a full-on like tit suit, like, and that was a movie like, what was that movie back like? At least 99, right? It had to be in the 90s. If anything, it was like 2000, but it cannot have been that young. But just the difference in the movies too. He Isn't it funny how you can still talk about somebody even though they're not here? You know what I'm saying? You can talk to anybody in the world. What are you doing? Go sit down somewhere. Go on. Get up there. Holly, get in your bed. You act like that bed is crazy. Get up there. Go on, get up there. You don't like it? He's so crazy. Also, another movie that I watched too. So the reason why I'm telling you some of these movies is because I'm going to be going all over the fucking place, right? So at least you'll kind of know where the hell I am. I also watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because I was getting some like golden ticket, like energy or whatnot, like a couple weeks ago or like a week ago or something like that. And I was like, you should watch that movie. And I've been eating a lot of chocolate out of nowhere. And I was just like, I was just like, you should watch that movie if you're gonna watch this movie, right? I didn't have the Gene Wilder one. I only had the Johnny Depp one. Take it how you feel. I like him too. I like Johnny Depp. You know, he's probably crazy too. I think I think he's done. He's crazy. He is crazy. He plays it so well. Maybe that's actually what he is. You know, I was actually like trying to define that too, defining crazy, right? I think he's able to like really fully like dive into that little like complexity or whatever. Like I feel like I see him like floating like this. Like it's like this. Like he's just like he's in this thing like right here and he's laying flat like this way. Not up and down, but he's like laying downward. And he's just like all these different characters. Like all these different like clothes are put on him. You know? And he plays these characters. So does that mean he's really adaptable or something? He's dangerous, absolutely. His mind was brilliant. Absolutely. I don't even really know him. I can only, judge by the character of his, basically his movies and or whatnot. Because no matter how anyone may or may not feel, actor, or not an actor, director, someone who might like write a screenplay or something for people, they're still gonna have to hire people to play these parts, right? And sometimes the actor is so good at their stuff, it kind of just flows. It kind of, you mash two things together, right? Still the idea of the director, right, or the person who wrote it or whatnot. He's like, but it kind of just forms together. That's how just things form, right? Take a little bit of this, take a little bit of this, right? Not going to be exact. He's like, I'm pretty sure that, okay, listen. Not all situations, right? Men and women should be paid equally regardless, period, right? But sometimes, right, when there's an artist, right, who is just really good at their work, or you're specifically looking for something specific, right? Like, let's say I wanted something and I was just like, oh, well, anything can work, right? Well, I need a table, right? Well, this table only sits 2 people. Well, I have a family of 6. Well, we can still try and make this table of 2 work. We'll just add some little things off to the side, this. We could get it cheaper, but if we add all these extra things to it, it'll be long enough for the 6. Well, that's not what I was envisioning, right? Now I'm talking about Johnny Depp. And I believe he's done a lot of drugs, and I believe that he has gone too far. I really don't know who that character is. Him, personally, him. I see, every single time I see him, I'll see a different face in a different movie. And it's just like, each one does something different. I think he has tried adrenochrome. I think he has. I know that sounds really fucked up. I don't think he just knows about it. I think he's actually tried it. I don't know if he does it all the time, because it doesn't make me feel like that. I feel like he's scary by himself, and he don't need no help. He's actually probably pretty cool. Crazy, huh? That shit's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck to think about. Can't believe we just like totally went on some like side shit. I was like talking to Terry about like this little bank thing over here. Life is weird, bro. Dude, okay. I literally was dying. I literally was fucking dying, bro. I literally was fucking dying. She said, we are that planet. We are that planet. We are... The way she said it too. We fucking up, y'all. How about that? I ain't gotta talk about nothing else. We is fucking up. How about that? We are fucking up. Hey, guess what? We are fucking up. We are fucking up. Literally, we are that fucking planet. I guess we are on our own fucking thing right now, on our own type of quarantine, because we are so fucked up that the rest of the fucking aliens and or whatnot don't want to actually deal with us, because they're fucking killing themselves, right? If they can kill their own kind, what do you think they will do to us? Think about it, y'all. He said they put their own kind in cages and every other animal. He said they kill all the fucking trees. We literally do a lot of motherfucking shit. He said they know how to do stuff. He's just like, but what are they doing? Nothing. Hi. We are not doing nothing. And everyone is stressed. So what are we doing? What are we doing? And I was just like, wow. I was like, this person of a mass manipulation of this person and or whatnot. I was just like, take it how you feel. I'm like, he did a really good job, right? Wow. Oh. Mrs. Doubtfire, full back on way to fried. Evan Almighty. Build a home for him. Not time yet. Oh, okay. So God, he's hella funny. So like literally no joke. He's just like, you need more. He said, you need more proof. He said, you need more proof. He said, more proof. He said, more proof. Okay. He said, what else do you need? He brought all these animals like to Evan's door. It was the funniest fucking thing. He's just like, oh my God. And you know, him freaking out. And I was just like, you know, this would be us. What is wrong with us, right? What the fuck is wrong with us? I was just like, he had like spiders and shit crawling on, like 2 tarantulas crawling on his face. And you would be thinking, oh dear God, save me. What the heck is happening? And God's like, I'm the one doing this to you right now. Because you're not listening to me. We are that. What is wrong with us? Why are we so stubborn? And so I asked the question. I just asked it. I didn't even think. I said, why can't I see you? I said, why can't I see you then? Doesn't everybody want to see his belief, right? Has anybody actually asked the question why we can't see? Because I'm just like, wouldn't that be easier? He said your eyes were damaged. I don't know how. I kept seeing a bunch of different stuff. Maybe we're not able to see them for a reason. Seeing a light, seeing something. Was it so bright that it really burned a hole in our retina? Is that what the blackness is? In our eyeball? You know what I'm saying? It's only been 25 minutes. Oh, hey, I also too, because I just had the movies, I didn't even have all of them. That's the thing. I was like, I wish I had all of them if I just watched the last 2. But I actually had the Twilight movies, the Breaking Dawn 1 and 2. I didn't have any of the other fucking movies. I just had the last 2. I don't even know where the fucking they came from. But I had them, so I was like, oh, I'll watch those too. And it something came for me, like, with their whole story and everything of, like, whatnot. But I was just like, Edward Jacob. I was just like, dude, isn't that a liquor as well? I was just like, where did they come from? I was just like, dude, I think there are vampires and shit on the effing world and shit. Aliens, vampires, all that dumb shit. It literally... It's not even... I'm like thinking, why such a highlight in meat? Why such a highlight in meat? Why is meat such a thing that we use all the time if it's actually not really that good for us? Like, you have to think too, because I'm like, people who eat a lot of beef, I'm like, require a lot of B12, you know, red blood count, you know, all the dumb shit like in the body. Like, are we able to recreate it? The heme iron protein and an iron protein, so you're able to get the transmissions of nutrients, right? Goes to the body and or whatnot, right? So it's looking at things specifically, right? So I'm just like, you can get everything from a plant that you can get from an animal, except from one, right, compound, which is that heme. So you can get a heme iron protein from things like beef, right, the cattle, right, and you can get an iron protein from a plant. And you're like, oh, hey, well, those sound pretty similar, but those are a little bit indifferent, right? Well, what's that heme? The heme, tell me why meat tastes good, why you eat it, why you do these things, right? That's all people will say, right? Well, it just tastes good. Don't tell me I'm not gonna eat a burger. That shit don't... Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I know, I'm a jerk. You have problems with your fucking arteries? Do you have a beer belly? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are not healthy. People are not healthy. I was just like, Lise, you're trying to tackle on this entire world. Listen, we open up a lot of portals right now. It's only been 28 fucking minutes. Just like all of them. They literally... They all have their own fucking different powers, right? We're all allowed to have our own powers. It's just about developing them and stuff like that. People are like, is this shit a fucking movie? It's real fucking life. So wake the fuck up, right? How fucking weird. You're a fucking wizard. You're a fucking warlock. You're a wizard. Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, whatever. You are a being of creation, of light, of energy, of whatever. And you are allowed to give off that, right? How you give off that is completely up to you, because you are your own being, person, thing, whatever, right? The world is a unique place. Yes, it is. So, at the end of the movie, right, because, you know, she gave birth to her kid or whatnot, right? Hybrid vampires, right? I know that sounds fucking weird, but think about it. They can eat blood and they can survive off of human food. That shit is wild as fuck. I felt like right there, like, no joke, like, that shit's wild as fuck. It literally is wild as fuck. I mean, like, for real. Like, Live to Be, he said, they grow different. They do grow different. What has been stunting our growth? What has been stunting our growth? I know, I couldn't even fucking watch a movie and just not write shit down. I know, I'm a piece of shit. Right. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I just want to take everyone with me, right? My job is to get you out safe and alive. Here to get you out alive, right? I was watching Alien versus Predator. Listen, I was watching a bunch of shit. This shit was fucking wild. I was like, dude, am I high as fuck right now? No fucking joke. I was like, what the fuck? This shit was crazy as fuck. I literally was like, bro. My mind was like, bruh, you are just bruh. That's exactly all I was saying. I was just like, you should write this shit down. I was like, that's a good idea. I said, don't write the word bruh. I feel like my teeth look hella yellow. That's probably because I've been drinking this motherfucking tea. I'm gonna go to the dentist because I'm gonna get this cavity finally fixed. I'm gonna have them whiten my teeth. I think I want to do some mouth guards or something for my teeth. Y'all, imagine if y'all had to be alive for fucking like 200 years and you fucking only had these fucking teeth. Maybe you would take care of them a little bit fucking better. You feel me? I was just like, you should really take care of those teeth better. I was just like, and if you're gonna be drinking teas and stuff like that, maybe you should have more of a proper mouth guard. I was just like to have on. I was like, that would catch some of that staining. I'm gonna take better. I wrote that down in my 2022. I was just like, you need to have a better oral routine. I mean, I floss and I do that, and I brush my teeth in the shower. I don't know. I just brush my teeth in the shower. I just do everything in there. Yeah. I mean, they might be a little discolored, but I mean, they are clean. You know what I'm saying? At least I have them. At least I have my teeth. That's one thing I can say. Some people do not actually even have. Listen, I saw this picture of this like 19-year-old girl, and she was so cute until she smiled, and she had like black shit like right here, like it was gone. I was like, what the fuck? She just sucks on her vape right here. Right? Just suck all that nutrition out of your. Stop. Put the fucking vape down. And I don't look my fucking cool. Listen. We will have one party. Okay? And we will be fucking coked up on fucking vape juice. Okay, homies? You can be as coked up as you want on the bitch, right? One day, right? After that, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to smell it. The residue off of vape is like pretty fucking not good. I literally stop. Listen. I'm not getting into that. He said, I do this to show you I love you. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. With all my things that I've gone through in my life, people are like, oh, take it how you feel, right? Don't worry, someone will still say something mean about me. They'll still bash me in some type of way. I haven't even talked to people in, how fucking long, and they'll still find something. They're like this, she's this little, at least how do you know that people, I just feel it. I just feel it. I was just like, you know what? You just stay away. You stay away and you be good and you figure out more healing. Figure out more healing for everybody, right? Figure it all out, then you ain't got to do it later, right? But, just because I lose people on my journey doesn't mean I don't miss them. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to miss them. I wish that they were doing good too. You know, while the magic is working, right? I was like, you know, he kept shaving his face and it kept just growing back. I was like, the magic doesn't work when you're looking at it, right? When you're in the middle of creating it, you don't see it, right? You only see the product of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you haven't seen someone in so long and they look at you and you look so different, right? Poof. Right? I was in the middle of creating it. I just didn't notice it. This shit's crazy as fuck. Okay. So I was thinking about that too. So I was thinking about a lot of stuff, believe me. So God was like, listen, he's just like, you know, first of all, Noah, even this movie, they were fucking whack as fuck. He built this fucking shit. They were like, we're gonna tear this bitch down, all that dumb shit, right? And he kept saying, oh, come on, get in the boat, get in the boat. And still, nobody said nothing. Nobody said shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, oh, you so stupid or whatnot. What are you supposed to do? I was talking to Terry about that. I said, well, what are you supposed to do? I said, imagine if you did build this boat. Imagine if you did build this thing. Imagine if you did, you know, whatever. And I was like, you're trying to get all these people on. I was just like, and they try and come on at the last moment, or the gates are already closed, like, you feel me? And you just see all your friends kind of get drowned in the water. That's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. Because they didn't want to listen. They just didn't want to listen. That shit is fucked. That shit is fucked up, right? And then they want to come at the last motherfucking minute, right? I was like, I hope you don't trample on yourself, right? Shit. God was also like, too. He said, we built this boat, right? He said, all the people I actually wanted on it, he said, is already here. He said, this boat was actually built for you. He said, you, the one who wanted more people to be on it. He said, which is fine. He said, but if everybody else is on the boat, he said, and you're not on the boat because you're out there trying to get people on the boat, he said, that's going to be real fucked if the boat leaves. And he said, you're not even on the motherfucking boat. And he said, this whole boat was built for you. You feel me? Don't be missing your blessings because we waiting for everybody else. It's okay, right? Take your time. Relax, right? He said, this time, he's like, when we built the boat, right? He's like, we're going to make you a chair. And he said, you're not going to move. He said, you're just going to sit there, okay? He said, you're going to sit there. He said, you're going to be fine. He said, you're going to not do nothing. You're just going to enjoy yourself. You're just going to enjoy yourself. Spirit, don't you want to? He said, please don't help. He said, please. He said, what do you need? He said, you want somebody to rub your feet? He said, somebody come rub her feet. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, I'll just come. He said, someone bring her something to do. He said, here. He's like, hold the world. He said, here, hold this. He said, do something important. He said, just don't move. He said, sit there. What? He said, sit there. He said, don't you do nothing. I was like, I thought you said you needed all the help you can get. He said, honestly, he said you did enough. He said, if you do not sit down, he said I'm going. He's okay, God, okay. He's getting upset right now because he's yelling at me. So I'm gonna sit here and not do nothing. Ask God, help me save the world. Right? You're gonna need all the help you can get. I feel like it's glitchy. I swear, I don't know. I just feel different. I feel different. If you build it, they will come. That was the weirdest thing, like shop.com, like no joke. He said that. He was talking about the ark, right? And I was just like, listen, that could be the ark, right? Shop.com, right? Take it how you feel. I said, the water still needed to raise the boat. I said, Master Goddess crying, right? The earth crying, right? I said, there is enough water to fill the entire planet, right? Still needed the water to raise the boat. Boat ain't nothing if it ain't in the water. Baby. Hey, don't be a jerk. Is that who I'm hearing is you? He's like, I'm up. He said, Spirit told me to wake up. Hey. The promise to build a new world. Can't start. Didn't work. No one wins. Nurse Big Back life to bring into reality. Sleeping Beauty. Wake up a happy, let baby fight the war. One gets hurt. I said no. Oh. Right, so in the movie, right, they had everybody fighting, right? Everybody fighting together. And the Breaking Dawn. And they had the babies fighting too. All fun and games until one of the babies get hurt, right? Remember that iconic moment with, they killed the dad and or whatnot, but they killed South, the, child wolf, right, or whatnot. What are we doing? This isn't even our war. This is not my fight. This is not my war. I am a lady that lives on the world that have taken a lot of information and a lot of accumulative stuff or whatever, decided to do better, all that good stuff. But I didn't create any of that stuff. I didn't do any of that stuff. I am now partaking and not supplying by buying certain things, right? And trying to tell people, hey, maybe we should change things up a little bit because we're having a lot of, take it how you feel, right? A lot of shit happening in the world. And no offense, God's like, you want me to build you a new fucking world. This is how he fucking is. Listen. Right? He's like, you want me to build a world? He said, but every time that I pick up something that's toxic to try and get rid of it or clean it up or something like that, he said, you get mad at me. He said, you want a new world. He said, so you got to take some of the old stuff, right? Clean it up, take it out, take the trash out, all the dumb stuff, right? Clean your house to bring in new stuff, new energy. And every time that somebody has to say something to you, he said, you have an attitude. He said, so why would I create you a new world? He said, if every time that I try and do something, he said, you just fight me on it. He said, I'm going to keep doing it. He said, if you're gonna fight me, he said, at least can you do it and bitch at the same time? Like, get up, do the dishes, and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit wild as fuck. Think about it. He said, changing the world. Many have tried and many have failed. I said, LOL, good thing my name isn't Minnie. Oh my goodness, I know. She's a joke. God is a bit of a storyteller himself. How descriptive? How descriptive does one have to be, right? So I'm just like, so you have to think. God has to be like, so I'm like a storyteller, right? So I was just like, how descriptive does somebody have to be? I said, they're not even just descriptive and or whatnot. Oh, was I just like doing something? Oh, shit. What the fuck? Hey, listen. But how descriptive does someone have to be? How, they use even more powerful words like, I was like, in order for God to show you something, right, he has to be super descriptive, right? He has to know exactly what it looks like. He knows have to know how it looks like, everything. He has to say it to you perfectly in order for you to pop it into your little brain, right? How smart does he have to be? He has to be very knowledgeable, very, almost like a dictionary, right? He has to just know a bunch of stuff. He has to know all the angles. He has to know, he's like, this is at a 37-degree angle at this particular color, at this particular inside, at this particular, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff, right? He's like, there's a car driving at, 15 miles per hour on a Sunday night. Yeah, all the dumb stuff, right? So I'm just like, how descriptive does someone have to be? In order to produce it as well, that quick, right? Pretty darn smart dude. Want to change the world, but have no idea how to start. Hey, here's something funny. So the ARK, right? ARK, right? Got those letters? You want to know how you change the world? One act of random kindness at a time. An act of random kindness at a time. You don't notice the magic when you're in the middle of creating it. Hey, I think I already said that. Come and bring a wrecking ball. Business, cops, wolves, take orders, come when it's supposed to. Oh, yeah. So, like, the wolves or whatnot, like the popo or whatnot, people are like, oh, they're pigs. Or, if anything, they're like a wolf pack or something like that, you know what I mean? They, like, mostly take orders and stuff. So I'm just like, shit is fucking weird as fuck. I was just like, man, I was just like, what are you gonna do? I was just like, yeah, we have our little games on the planet that we do or whatnot. I was just like, but at the end of the day, like, if a cop was like, freeze, I'm gonna fucking shoot you, and I saw a fucking alien demon thing behind you, no offense, dude, like, you don't win. You don't win. No. Yeah, you're not gonna fucking win. I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Yeah. I wouldn't even give a fuck. Yeah. I could have literally a whole army in front of me, like literally a military armed forces in front of me, right? Me, tiny little girl. Hi. Cannons, everything pointed at my brain, right? Everything, snipers, all that good stuff, right? And this is all I see, right? Take it how you feel, right? I feel they're like, your prime objective is to kill her, right? And so I'm standing there, like, actually waiting for, like, someone just to kill me already. And behind you, I just see this fucking big ass thing, right? And no matter even if I decided to walk away, someone could still shoot me, right? Someone still could shoot me, right? They could still shoot me, right? I'm gonna walk away. God's like, I'm gonna need you to turn around from this one. You gonna be able to save all them snipers? They're not gonna be able to kill me? No nothing? He said, you want me to do the pillar assault? He said, how much proof do you need? Okay, I'm gonna walk away. I'm leaving. I am getting out of Dodge. Get the fuck out, right? Hi. Go ahead and just... Yeah, he's gonna tear your motherfucking asses up. Nothing gonna touch me. Nope, I'm just gonna walk out. They're just gonna watch me walk out. I was watching Lilo and Stitch too, 626. He was smart. Fucking smart. So fucking smart. He's like, your job was to destroy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he was so smart. He just got out of stuff, right? And he's just like, your creation, like your due diligence, like your job is to destroy. And he's just like, what happens when you have nothing left to destroy? Right? Is that how it is for, like, the bad guy? I think no matter if you rule the world or not, right? There's no point if you don't have those you love around you. You know, you can take everything on by yourself, but even if, like, the aliens think that you're cool too, right? Or your ancestors or whatever, right? Doesn't that, like, even more mean that you're kind of special? Like, to somebody, that you aren't alone? It's literally the weirdest thing. We are that planet. He said, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. He's like, y'all fucking up. He's like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I'm just like, man, I don't know what the fuck we doing either. That shit is so fucking wild, man. I was just like, realistically at least, yeah, this is fucked up. I was like, all your friends are killing themselves. Oh, why are you depressed? Why are you sad? Well, so you know how you feel when, like, you lose a friend, right? And you're, like, super upset, like, a friend will kill themselves, right? I remember this girl, her name was Ha. Went to school with her in high school, and I went to, like, my high school graduation, and I remember my friend telling me about her, like, passing away because she did that, and I didn't even know how to feel. I literally did not know how to feel. Like, what if that was me? Like, what if I gave up? Okay, Lise, stay alive. You sad? Here, why don't you drink some alcohol? Why don't you eat some sugar? Why don't you smoke some cigarettes? Why don't you eat some edibles? Why don't you do some cocaine? Why don't you do some heroin? Why don't you have a lot of sex? You could do Molly. You could do acid. Did I say weed? I better have said weed. I was just like, I do weed. I don't do anything else. You could do a bunch of stuff, right? What's the difference? What is the difference? You're not supposed to be on the planet killing yourself. If you're gonna fucking kill yourself, then just fucking kill yourself. But I'm not saying kill yourself. That's not what I'm saying. If you're doing fucking 40 other vices to try and keep yourself happy and you're still not happy, I'm saying that might be a red flag. I feel bad because I'm like, dude, I don't do anything. And I was just like, what? Keep your friends to a higher standard. Hey, bad guy, I was praying earlier today, right? Can you stop killing my friends? Yeah. So remember when I couldn't talk about that? We can talk about it in the next video. That's why I can't be around. Oh yeah, in the midst of it too, can you stop killing the rest of the planet too? Real weird energy. What's up, honey? I'm gonna get off of here. I'll probably make another video. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna do another video. Alright guys, see you here soon.